Hello, class, and welcome to our 13th lecture series on management accounting. And I'm your instructor, Jamel Haithar. So today we are starting a new chapter, which is profit planning or budgeting. So our first learning objective is understand why organizations budget and the processes they use to create budgets. So this learning objective is basically more about like discussion one and theory based. So I'm just going to go through and spend some time. What is budgeting? A budget is a detailed quantitative plan. Of course, we talk about numbers in budgeting. Acquiring and using financial and other resources over a specific forthcoming time period. So whenever we talk about budgeting, it has to do with two things: numbers and target time period. So budgeting for 1 month, quarter, semi-annually, monthly, 5-year budget, it's like that. So time period must be there, plus it's a number. It's not a qualitative or subjective stuff. We do play with numbers. So in budgeting, numbers speaks itself. Okay. So the act of preparing budget, we call this budgeting. The 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 statement form is called budget. The process is called budgeting. And those who use the budgets for controlling purposes, we call this budgetary control. So budgets can be a control purpose. How? Can anybody want to share light on that? Chandra? Christine? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So what was your question?
My question was how budgets can be used as a control. Any example, anything that comes to your mind, just talk about that. Sipade, Min, David. David.
Yes, sir. The first thing that comes to my mind when we talk about budgetary control is like anything related to the spreadsheet of the company's balance in order to achieve the goal. So like
Okay.
expenses related to the production and fixed costs and so on.
Sipade, what do you think when budget as a control comes to your mind?
Well, I'm not sure. I just feel like if you have to make a decision that money is involved in the company, or you have to make a choice between, I don't know, two suppliers or whatever, you have to look at your budget, and that's
Okay. Chandra, what comes first to your mind when you see budget as a control?
What comes to my mind first?
Okay, Christine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry.
Okay. Min.
I think it's like to control the cost of the products, the process and all.
Okay, all the three guys, David, Sipade, and Min, you are quite right because you talked about the production and all the stuff. Look at the spreadsheet, you see about the cost. So the art of budgeting, in which you use numbers to estimate things, it can be as a control. How? For example, you made a production budget and production cost you 9 million. It's a budget. Our budget is that we need to produce the goods under or in between this 9 million. You completed in 8 million. The second scenario is you completed this in 10 million. Control is here, that you are looking at your budget and you compare your performance right now or compare your performance with the budget, that this is our limit and we cannot cross that one because our budget is like this. So that act or that serve as a control function. Okay, why you cannot hire more people on this job? Because our budget do not allow us. So you have, a common question I think you have faced in China when you apply for a job or maybe a teaching job, an English teaching job or somewhere. So you said, this is out of our budget. You're asking too much. This is out of our budget. So they were exercising the control function that is given to them as a budgetary control. So company giving them a budget, you need to hire the person under this is limits, and they hire under that limit. And if you violate that budget, that function trigger a management or the relating function. They just told you that that you are violating the budget. This is not our budget. This is not our limit, right? So budget does basically budgeting process basically does act as a control function as well, right? Now planning and controlling. When you are planning, simple, you are forecasting, you are budgeting. And when you are using those budgets, you are exercising control function. So do you remember where did you learn or where did you read these planning and controlling stuff? In management, right? The functions of management, planning and controlling, right? So you also studied. So budgeting is a part of management process as well. So if you think that, oh, I'm a marketing guy, I don't have to do with these budgets, you are wrong, because that is a management function. In planning, you need budgets. In controlling, you also need budget. Or if you are a cost accountant, you cannot escape from this budgeting process. Or if you're a finance guy, you cannot escape from it. Even if you are an HR, you cannot escape from this budgeting process. Or if you are a researcher, even then you cannot escape from budgeting, right? So planning involves developing and preparing various budgets to achieve those goals. You plan for the future, right? And you develop how you are going to achieve that one. Okay, you are going to sell this much goods. You will be hiring this many people. So you are developing budgets, right? Control involves steps taken in management to increase likelihood that objectives set down while planning are attained and that all parts of the organizations are working towards that goal. You also see that whether you are on that track which led down in planning process, are you deviating from the planning or not? Are you deviating from the budgets or not? Right? So control function serves when you look at the budget, but you exercise control when planning is done, when budgeting is finished, then you exercise control, right? Now, advantages of budgeting. So first of all, define goals and objectives. But remember, these goals are in quantitative terms. You have a sales goals, you have HR goals, you have raw material goals, right? This kind of stuff. The second advantage is it helps to communicate. Even then there is a language barrier, even then numbers can be understood by everyone, right? Okay, the production department must coordinate with the marketing department because the orders they book, you need to produce accordingly. If you produce too much, then there's a chance of wear and tear in inventory, increased cost of warehousing, and if you don't produce enough, then your clients are going to be unhappy and the word of mouth is going to be against you. Okay, we give them order and they deliver us after 30 days, after 15 days, so you lose of your valuable customers. Coordinated activities like, okay, the sales, so production department will be waiting for the sales budget. How much they have to produce, they don't know until the sales budget department or sales department coordinate with them, right? HR department will not work until the production department tells them how many workers we need, right? How much raw material we need to order to our suppliers. So supply chain department will not work properly. So everything is coordinated. So also it is a means of allocating the resources. So you have $1 billion in a company, so you know that, okay, my profitable product is this electronic pen, so I should make more electronic pen. You see the demand in sales. Yes, David.
Based on what I've read on the internet and seen so far, I have that opinion that most of the companies fail to do a proper budgeting, at least at the start, because the expenses always exceed the expected money that are needed.
Very true. Because new companies, they don't have the history, right? So for example, if I open a phone company, a smartphone company, and it's a new company, I start preparing budgets. How I will know that, how I will sell, how much I will sell, where I find the budgets, how much I need to order, what will be my marketing department, what would be their goals. So I target Apple company. Look at my size is very small. Look at Apple size. Both are smartphone phone companies, but you cannot compare your startup with the Apple one. So many companies, what they do, they base their project or the budgeting for analysis purpose, they use the benchmark of market leaders. So they make a mistake. So in that case, they overly estimate themselves. Okay, everything is fine, and they make too much money, and they separated too much money for the products. And in the end, when they couldn't sell, how they will pay the salaries, how they will pay the